about Jurassic Park, right? How many dinosaurs aren't from the Jurassic period?
Yeah, but that's just the guy names the park. It's marketing. Hi and welcome to another episode of Talk Nerdy to Me. I'm Jay.
I'm Gaz.
And we are about to review Ready Player One. It's going to be a full spoiler review. We've both been to see it. We haven't talked about it yet. If you've never seen it, obviously go and watch it. Also, we've both read the book as well, so there'll probably be spoilers for the book. So, if you don't want spoilers for the book, you don't want spoilers for this, go, read, watch, come back and join in.
Do you know where I think we should start?
Go on.
Is our expectations of this.
Alright.
Because
okay.
I think that was a big thing coming into this film. Because, obviously, as we say, we both read the book, and I think we both loved the book. Now, bear in mind, I never read. Yeah. So, obviously, I remember speaking to you about reading the book, because we'd both watched the trailer and ultimately gone, that looks fucking shite.
Correct.
Right. I flipped, and I suddenly really wanted to watch this movie.
From the first trailer, I remember saying to you, there's things in this trailer that are not in the book, and the book is perfect, so why the hell are these things different? And it sounds ignorant to say that, but it's not like they were different in the sense that it's like a variant. It was different as in it was really either simplified or cheapened or bad. I did not like it, the visuals and like anything like that. So going in, I was really daunted.
Yeah, I was certainly daunted, I would say. I was scared. Because, like, obviously the book was this majestic beast of great, like, references and stuff like that, and it just felt like a really fun book anyway. And I thought, how is that going to translate? And certainly the biggest thing of what I thought, how is this going to translate, is the computer aspect of it. So I wasn't necessarily thinking the live action thing would look that bad, but then when it goes into the computerized character, I thought it's going to look fucking horrible.
It's going to be a horrible juxtaposition.
Yeah.
What would you say now?
I loved it.
Oh no.
I absolutely loved it.
I dreaded this.
Right. I just think it is a big blast of fun, right? And it is different from the book, and that didn't bother me that much. There's parts of the book I thought, they probably should have put that in.
Yeah.
You know, I went to see it in IMAX 3D. I thought the visuals were great. No, I don't usually like CGI, which is fucking bizarre, but I was so blown away by it.
I know you don't like CGI, and the visuals, I will say right away, amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. One of the things I feared the most, and one of the amazing things was going between live action and the OASIS was perfect. I didn't at any point flinch. However, I do feel that the whole film is smoke and mirrors. That it's meant to like lull you in with fantastic visuals and Easter eggs and little things here and there. And if you break it down to its bare bones, it's actually shite.
Nah, I'm not having that. I think it's completely different. It's made its own story slightly that is a bit apart from the book, that you could quite easily go, well, it's not as good as the book, and I get that. The story they did quite well with to make it adaptable to movies. Like, there's parts in it, like, obviously, the bit with The Shining.
The Shining's amazing!
Exactly, so, like, I don't get what the
so
beef is.
My beef is, listen to the sentence. The Shining scene is amazing.
It's a reference movie.
Yes,
it's
a reference. So like I said, it's smoke and mirrors, mate.
But
smoke and mirrors.
I enjoyed it. I think it's fucking
But
fantastic.
at the heart of the Shining scene are characters. And if we go into these characters, there are a bunch of bumbling dickheads.
Do you really reckon
alright, let's start with the main guy, who I fucking hated throughout this. Fucking Z. Parseval. Who was he played by again?
Oh, yeah. That's Ty Sheridan. I actually think he did well.
He had the personality of an Atari.
But it's the scene where he makes the big speech at the end.
Yes, go on.
Fell completely flat. That is one of the things I really didn't like.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
I thought it was a weird, like, no presence behind that bit. I thought he'd been good leading up to it, don't get me wrong. The only thing I would say is I don't know how much acting he really had to do
because of the character doing the acting.
It's all just kind of computerized anyway. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he was a brilliant actor in this, but I liked the character of Parzival.
The book. Think of think of the quality. Just this is a quick test. Think of the quality of him in the book.
He loved the 80s and stuff like that. I don't think that comes across. I completely get
now, name a quality of this Parzival. He has no personality.
The whole beginning was quite rushed, I thought. Like, there wasn't any time to character build. So, like, H was supposed to be the guy, a proper fan as well.
Yeah.
You go into his basement in the book, and his basement's full of these, like, 80s references and stuff like that. In this, it's just a warehouse with Iron Giant in.
I mean, like I said, if we go into the visuals are amazing. The race was fantastic with Kong and fucking T-Rexes and all the vehicles.
I'm surprised. Did you not just, like, have fun watching it? Were you always going, oh, well, I don't like that? No. Because there's so many bits in this film that I was like, oh, well, that's fucking great.
I did.
So there's the bit with the Chucky bit. I loved that bit.
Oh, right, now this is again...
It's fucking Chucky, man!
Yeah. Artemis was actually the one I liked the most. I liked Artemis the most in this. But it was a hard watch, I'm not going to lie. Another thing that pissed me off, and surely to a degree you, as both big music fans, did you not feel there was a total lack of a great soundtrack opportunity?
Yeah.
Jump stuck out like a sore thumb. It did not suit the entire scene at all. It felt like you're just someone trying to do a Guardians of the Galaxy. What the other thing is, Halliday in the book and both Parzival are massive Rush fans.
Yeah. Well, prepare to be Rushified!
And no Rush.
No Rush, other than a poster and a T-shirt.
Denied.
And again, I think that's been done to more appease the mainstream. I think this could have been a very, very geeky movie, let's face it. And even to the point of, I remember reading the book, and every now and then, a song was mentioned, I'd go and YouTube
But that's
the
what
song.
you do. That's the
I get
it's
that,
like an adventure.
Most people in this world, as you know, are fucking fickle bastards, and they won't do that.
Yeah, well, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
iRock was good. He was funny.
Oh, yeah, what's his name?
I know, what's his name? It's TJ Miller.
Yeah, TJ Miller. Yeah. Oh, man, he was great. He's
his comic timing.
I actually thought as well, right, and this is one of the reasons, again, that I liked it, I thought the villain was great. I thought Sorrento was great.
Sorrento was great. The third act was really weak after the battle. Like, why does Sorrento just go, oh, I'm not going to shoot you now? That was so out of character.
I still think it's a really enjoyable film. I think it is a film made for the masses. I think there's probably a little bit too much left out if you really wanted that book to hold its own, but I think it's more based around an idea of that book rather than straight copy of that book.
That's the thing. When I walked out, I realised I'd watched an Elseworld story, a different version, like Gotham by Gaslight.
Yeah, yeah.
In a different setting. But for me, it was like if you did Gotham by Gaslight, but Batman was a bumbling detective. The character was lost. The character I'd loved and read the book. I'm just coming out now.
Like a proper Adam West style. Well, I would rate it 8.
Bloody hell!
I really enjoyed it.
I'd give it a 5. A 5. I really I walked out of this gritting my teeth.
I think this will be a well-loved film. I honestly do. I mean, you can see that already in the press that they're going mental over it because it's like Spielberg's return to glory.
What did you think? Don't forget to leave the comments down below. If you're listening to the podcast, obviously this is a full uncut version. Tell us what you thought. Is Gaz right? Am I right? Are we both wrong? Who knows? And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can listen to the podcast. Go over to www.talknerdy.uk. It'll be over there. It's always uploaded before this video comes out, and you can see how me and Gaz really got into this quite
We're conflicted.
Conflicted, yeah. Conflicted. So I've been Jay.
I've been Gaz.
And we've been talking nerdy. Peace.
Laters.